Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of New Year's Resolution. My name is Doc Watson. I'm with BioTizeGaming.com. Today we have for you an RPG double header, so let's get straight to it. Yes!
What are you playing?
The first game I will be playing today is Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter for the PS2.
How did you get it?
An extended loan from a friend. Read, I borrowed it and just didn't give it back. If you're watching this, by the way, and you want your game back, just hit me up.
Why are you playing?
Because I was told that maybe it was good, and it was a PS2 game, or even a series that I'd never heard of before, and it seemed pretty good on paper. So why not, right?
What did you think?
Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter has the Demon Souls mentality, where if you have to pretty much start from square one to get anywhere, because when you die in Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, you keep all your experiences and stuff and go back to the beginning of the game. So it's got a don't die kind of vibe to it, but at the same time, death is kind of necessary to keep going with the game. So that's annoying, because the beginning levels can be a bit of a grind very quickly. I think my biggest gripe anyway, with the game, is that no matter what, you are destined at some point during the game to start over, because your main character has this thing called a D counter. I mean, he's got a disease which makes him super OP. Disease, right? But when this counter that you can't see gets to 100%, you die, it's game over, you have to start again. Sure, you keep all your experience and stuff, but you have to start from square one. What happens if you're 99% through the game and your D counter hits 100? What happens then? Do you flip your controller? Do you just take your ball and go home? It's stupid. The visuals are great, yeah, the sound, whatever. The concept of the game is screwed. It's, you go through an RPG game only to die when you can't do something and go back to the very beginning. The very beginning. From the cutscene, opening cutscene, to the end cutscene. How many times would you have to do that? I would get sick of it. It's annoying.
Would you keep playing it?
Trick question, because I already have 3 times. I die in the first dungeon. Sure, I keep my levels, and at the next, it ends up being a breeze. But over and over and over again. I mean, technically speaking, giving up at the right point makes it easier to keep going. But at the same time, what game forcibly has you do the same fucking thing over and over and over again? A lot of games. This game, on the other hand, doesn't even disguise the fact that you're doing the same thing over and over again. It blatantly goes, okay, give up now, you do it all again, but we'll let you keep your stuff. How does that sound? I'm not a fan of this game. It's a bit boring, it's a bit grindy. No, I wouldn't go back to it. No. Yep, we got another game in our inventory. Let's go.
What are you playing?
At the request of a user, Feenie, thanks Feenie, you're amazing, I will be playing Dragon Age 2 for the PC.
How did you get it?
EB was doing them cheap, so I picked it up for nothing.
Why are you playing?
This one comes with a little bit of backstory. I was initially not going to even consider dreaming to hope to play Dragon Age 2. Because I played Dragon Age Origins, and it was, I wasn't a big fan, it didn't appeal to me, it was just, I was turned off it very quickly. Oh, excuse me. But, upon hearing this, Feenie, the person that recommended the game to me, went, no, don't give it a chance, the character development is solid, the story is great, and it actually makes you care. So I thought, okay, gauntlet has been thrown. Let's see if it lives up to its hype.
What did you think?
It's hard to judge an RPG based off like an hour and a half, 2 hours of gameplay, which is why I was a little bit more lenient with Dragon Age 2. Held up my production schedule for New Year's resolution to play a little bit more of this game to get a better feel for it. I know I haven't done it for a lot of games, but particularly for Dragon Age 2, in the first hour and a half, 2 hours, I wasn't quite sure what it was trying to do. I mean, sure, my home got wiped out. I was in slavery for a year, but now I'm not, so I'm a free woman. So now what? What do I do now? Ugh, excuse me, fuck. I like the character. The character of Hawk is great. You can be good, you can be bad, or you can be sarcastic as balls. Me, going for the whole sarcastic route with pieces of being a dick. That's the way I go through all of my RPGs, especially BioWare RPGs, because they do it really well. But to say that I'm invested in the game is a bit of a stretch, because I don't know what's going on. As far as I'm aware, my whole family is in this place that I don't know, and we're trying to make it so we have a home here. I think. Is that it? It's just a bunch of people trying to find a home in this place that I'm not quite vested in yet. What? I don't understand it. The combat really grinds my gears because it's all mouse driven, and the right click controls the attack and the controlling of the camera, which is daft because I'll go to click somebody and end up staring at the boobs of my teammate. What the fuck? It's full of little annoying moments, but on the whole, Dragon Age 2 isn't terrible, I suppose.
Would you keep playing it?
I feel I'm obliged to, because I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, the story hasn't quite taken off yet. So, I am enjoying the game so far, I suppose. As far as I can be invested in the game without knowing what I'm doing in it. The only reason... and then you die. The only reason I'm playing the game is because of Hawk, and because I'm having a lot of fun being a sarcastic bitch. So, yeah, I'm willing to see where it goes, if only if it were to lead somewhere, interesting. Been too long of a week with travels, with other... fuck it, the yawn speaks for itself. It's been a crazy fucking week. I'm lucky to have gotten 6 games out this week. If it were, any other week, I would have been dead in my bed by now. But here we are at the end of week 3. If you enjoyed all of it, like and subscribe, blah 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 blah. The roundup video, roundup number 3 of the 6 games that we've done, coming out tomorrow on the Bycast channel. You can watch it over there. Alternatively, the next video in the series, Alice Madness Returns, will be appearing on this channel tomorrow. Until then, you motherfuckers stay classy. Thank you for sticking with me this far. There's only one more week to go, so then you can go back to knitting. I will see you tomorrow.